Hello, welcome. My name is Fiza. Today's short class is a slow, gentle yoga flow where we focus more on the lower half of the body. So, legs, hips, opening, and finding a bit stretch for your outer hips. We will also be working towards the sides of the body. And this is again a slow practice. We will go with gentle movements, taking our time. So, let's get started. Starting in a comfortable seat on your hips, head, shoulders over the spine and your hips. As you relax your shoulders, hands can be anywhere on the legs, on your thighs, or one palm on the belly, one palm on your chest. We'll close our eyes or keep the gaze soft for a few rounds of breath to really get in tune with how we're feeling today, how the breath is flowing. So slowly notice the flow of your breath. As you inhale in through the nose, you breathe out through your nose. Keeping everything as it is. As you listen to the thoughts that are playing in your mind, just acknowledge. Notice how, with the breath in, your hands get filled as the belly, ribs just expand. Breathing out, everything contracts and moves away from your hand. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Think about your intention you want to set for this short practice. Maybe you've started to notice what you've been attaching or really holding on to a little too tightly in your life or in your practice. So this practice of vairagya, starting to detach from what we like, what we dislike, so the outcome, the result doesn't affect us too strongly. And slowly release. Welcome back. Take your arms besides you, palms face up. Inhaling, reaching them up, look up. Breathe out. Shoulders down, chin down, arms down. Next time we go up, lift up as if a string is lifting your head up. Stay here. Exhale. Interlace your fingers, your palms turn up towards the roof as you're pressing that roof away from your head. Inhale, exhale, round the spine. Arms come down in line with the shoulders and you're pushing a wall away from you, rounding the back, chin towards the chest. We go up, breathing in, breathing out, rounding. One more time, inhale and exhale. Rounding, belly hugs in, shoulders, chest closing down. Release. Release the fingers, take your arms in line with the shoulders, outwards. Inhaling. With the breath out, we're twisting towards your right side. So right hand behind you, left hand anywhere on the right knee or the thigh. Awareness along your spine as you're twisting our upper back, our middle back. Left hand stays where it is. From behind you, your right arm goes up above the head. Exhaling, you're reaching forward as if the left shoulder wants to go towards the left knee. Fingers reaching forward. Inhale and then back down. 2 more times. Just follow your breath, sweeping the right arm up and towards the front in a diagonal way. Last time. Inhale, exhale. We're staying here. Few breaths as you notice how the side of the bodies are doing. Release. Come back in the center. We take the arms out again. Breathing out, Switch and twist towards the left side, left hand behind you on the ground, right hand on the leg. Feel how the breath in expands the ribs, the chest. Breath out can allow the body to twist a little bit more. Left hand goes up. As you exhale, reach it forward, bring the right shoulder down. 2 more times. And it's completely okay if these movements are not one breath in and out. You can take as many breaths when you're moving from one posture to the other. Staying. Fingers forward, feel through the side of your body, the left side, the right side being squished, being contracted. And we come back up. Release. Just shake your arms out. And we're going to get up from the hips. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. Move your hips side to side. You can shift the weight from one hand to the other. Bring your forearms down underneath your shoulders. You can interlace the fingers or hands on the mat. Just drop your hips back, circle from the right side forward and then back. Take your time. Your head can be relaxed. You can even tilt the chin up and back down with the movements of your hips and the body. If you're making semicircles, switch the direction or switch the direction of your full rounds. Take your time here. We have 3 more rounds of your breath. You can find one position to stay into. And we're coming back up into a neutral spine, hands underneath the shoulders. Flip your palms up, fingers towards each other. Gentle weight forward and then back. Hips go towards the heels. Forward and then back. One more time, forward and back. Palms down. Let's come down all the way. Forearms underneath the shoulders. Palms down. You're still feeling the press of your upper body away through the hands and your forearms. So elbows underneath shoulders. Just start to tap your feet. Now bring the left feet down, right feet higher. And then release the right feet, left leg up. And keep switching. Deep compression in your lower back. You can move the elbows ahead. So we're decreasing the arch in our lower back. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. And 1. Feet down, elbows down. We're coming down on the forehead. Left hand goes forward. Your elbow, shoulder is up. So we slide the right hand under the left arm, under your neck and the chin. Palm can be up or down. Rest your head on the ground or on your arm. Forehead facing down, or you look towards your left side. Start to relax your left shoulder. Awareness along the right arm, right side of your upper back. Slowly lift the head, lift the left shoulder, slide the right arm up. We're going to switch. Right hand stays up, left hand goes towards the right side. Releasing. We make our way all the way back onto our hands and knees, finding a few rounds of our cat and cows. So breath in, arches the spine, drag your hands back towards you. Breathing out, push your hands into the mat, round the spine, chin towards the chest. 2, and 3. Finding a neutral spine, moving the hips side to side. Starting with the left leg. Left leg goes back behind you, point the toes down. Bend the knee, circle the right arm forward, out and back in. 2. Next time, your right knee opens out, right foot goes outside the mat. You're shifting back with the hands with the hips, right toes can point up, and then you go forward and then back. Shifting forward and back, feeling the sensations across the left inner thigh, left hamstring. Staying here, slowly we're coming up. Breath in, breath out. Left hand goes in line with the left leg. Right arm up. Full breath in. As you exhale, that arm slides. Your right hand reaches across the head towards the left side. Movement with the right shoulder down and then back up. Down, closing, and then opening. So you peek underneath the right shoulder up towards the roof. Last time. Down and then back up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly, hands down on the mat, and you're just bending the left knee. So feet closer to you, knee somewhere above your ankle, and just shifting the hips side to side. So from the center, hips go more towards your left side as the knee go ahead of your toes. Last time. Staying here for 3. As low as you want to take your hips. 2 and 1. Release. Come back with the left knee on the mat. We take the right leg back. So right leg kicks behind you. Bend the knee, circle twice. The third time your right knee is out, the leg goes outside, somewhere in line with the left knee. You shift the weight forward and then go back. Maybe right toes come up or right toes stay down on the mat. When the shoulders are forward this time, press back, come up. You can always have a padding under the knee, or you can fold your mat to support the knee which is on the mat. We're coming up. Your right hand along the right leg. So a side stretch. Left arm up. Breathing in, breathing out, scooping it, taking it towards the right side. Relax your right shoulder, and we start the movement with the left side of the body, closing it down and then opening the arm and the shoulder up. 2 more times. Notice how this changes your sensations across the left side of the body. And we come up, staying here. Palms down, slowly. Shift the weight forward into your hands. Bend the right knee. So right feet closer to the body. Knee somewhere along or ahead of the ankle. Your hips are moving towards the right heel. Back and then towards your right side. 2 more times. This last time, find a position where we hold, but we keep breathing. Let the breath be steady here. And come back in the center, knees down, open the knees wide. Shifting back the heels, taking a child pose, forehead down. With the arms, with the shoulders, relax the body. Notice how you're feeling here. One more full breath in, one more full breath out. Head up, look forward, shift forward. I'll give you two options for your downward facing dog. Knees can be down, hands forward, forehead down. So this is kind of a puppy variation of down dog. Elbows above the mat, feeling a nice neutral spine. Or with the palms down, you press through the upper body, hips high, knees soft. Or you engage the thighs, finding a little bit of stillness or creating movements here. 3 breaths wherever you decide to be. We're coming back with the knees down on the mat. Next breath in, hands a little back, and you arch the spine. Exhale, round up. Neutral spine. Shift the left leg back. Create a full circle, knee out and then in. Feet between your hands. Take your time. Look forward, just go forward and back here. With the left knee forward, bend. You're going to start to turn the right shin out. So this shin somewhere behind your left knee. Feet come up, spine over your hips, arms out in line with the shoulders. So we're doing almost the same thing in this gate lunge variation. Just the arms are up. Shifting hips forward towards the left heel and then back. Now you can bring in more movement. Left forearm on the thigh, right arm up, and then up and back. Switch. Right hand down, left hand up. Center, and we shift the hips forward with the right hand over the head, and then we go back down. One more time. Inhaling, exhaling back. Slowly come back in the center. You can keep the forearm on the thigh. Lean a little forward. Reach the right hand over your head. It's kind of like a mini side angle. Option 1. Option 2, left hand to the inside of the left feet. You still feel the press of your left arm, pressing the thigh out. 2, 1, and slowly come back. We meet back in the center. Now take your right leg back, hands down. A full breath in, full breath out, left knee back. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going all the way down on the belly. Hands besides you, besides your ribs. Breath in, a baby cobra or a cobra. Exhale down. Hands outside the mat, fingers or palms down. With the elbows up, roll the spine up. You decide how high you want to bring the chest, easing the shoulders down. We go back down. 2 more times. Inhale. Slowly going down, breathing out. Last time. Rolling the spine up, think of a cobra, lifting its head up and breathing out. Hands underneath the forehead or your cheek. Just move your hips side to side. Palms besides you. We go back up into our tabletop. Right leg goes back behind you. Bend the knee, circle the knee out, in, and the feet is coming down. So round the spine, a little press through the hands. Shift forward and then back. Forward and back. One more time. And then we keep the right knee forward, bend. Your left toes go behind, outside the mat. Coming up, so we're facing towards the side. Arms out, just shifting the hips side to side. Sorry, forward and back, not side to side. Start to bend the right arm on the thigh, left arm over your head. Come in the center, the left hand back, right hand goes up. So we're not pressing too much into that left hand. Keep switching. Hips forward, left hand over your head. And then we switch as we go back. Last time. We come back up, hips a little forward. You decide how low you want to come, and then we go into that side stretch. Your right arm anywhere on the thigh, leaning down, catching the ground. 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands down, left feet back on the mat. We bring the right knee down, taking our time here. We're sitting back on our hips, bringing the legs forward in front of us. Shaking our knees, shaking our legs. Bend your knees. We're going down. We're lying down all the way back on the mat, bringing the knees in towards the chest, wiggle side to side. Giving your back a nice massage. Notice how the lower back feels. So feet on the mat, knee points up. Your right leg stays down, your left feet goes up, so the knee is still bent. With this bent leg, take the knee and point it towards the left side. So you're rotating your hip, feet towards the right, and then back in the center. Keep going. You're doing the same thing. Keep the knee towards the left, feet pointing towards the right. Now lift the right leg up. So your knee or the thigh behind the left shin or the ankle. With the legs together, right feet down, and then back up. One more time. We bring the right feet down and then back in towards us where we can hold the right thigh, hold the right shin. Sensations along your left outer thigh and the hip. Notice how your breath is flowing. Can you slow it down? Especially your exhalations. We're releasing the right leg, bringing it down. Release the left leg, bring it back on the mat. Hands down, fingers reaching towards your feet. Lift the hips and start to lift the spine up. Just sway the hips and the knees, thighs side to side. Creating circles with the pelvis, so go over to the right. Hips low, they can touch or hover. Come up through the left side. One more time. And then reverse the direction. Left down, right up. When you're done with your next round, we're coming back in the center. Spine comes down, your back comes down with the hips. And now we start to lift the right knee in towards the chest. Feet up. Turn the right knee towards the right side, feet towards the left. In the center. And rotate your hip. 2, 3. Keep the hip rotated as it is. Left feet comes up, knee, thigh behind the right leg. Left feet down. So the right leg moves away from you and then back close to you. And down. So bring it to a point where you feel a good amount of sensations on the right thigh and your right knee feels good. Hugging through your left leg, relax the shoulders, relax your face. And we're slowly releasing. Left feet down, right feet down. To drop the knees towards the right side, up, over towards the left. Right side, up towards the left. And we're back in the center. So I'm going to show you three options. Number one, legs up, you're just hugging in towards the chest. Option number two is your halasana, plow pose, where the arms are besides you, hips high, your hands on the lower back. And you keep using the hands to support the back and the hips, bringing this lower body, the hips especially, over the chest, over the belly. Legs can be back. So you feel the rounding in your spine, sensations across your thighs and the legs. Last option is you come up and you just take your forward fold, knees bend, or you want to engage through the thighs. You can squeeze the quadricep, lifting the knee towards you. So wherever you decide to be, find 4 more rounds of your breath. We're going to come back on our back, lying down. So everyone in their halasana with the legs over the head, bring the hands on your back slowly with the soft legs, knees bent. We're coming down. Take your time, landing back. Those of you forward folded, sitting on the hips, just come up. Lie back down. Twisting, side to side, gentle movements with the legs, with the knees. You can start to close your practice down for your Shavasana, legs straight, or with the bent knees, arms besides you. Close your eyes. Your awareness traveling throughout the body. Notice which muscles are still holding on to any engagement. Just letting yourself, your mind know that we're starting to relax here. So softening and releasing through the muscles through your body. And the weight of the body is completely dropping down. You can pause the video, you can stay here for as long as you want, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.